Chris Berman. All right, Michael, thank you very much. Well, chilly evening in Buffalo. What might you expect? Chris Berman along with Tom Jackson. Glad you could be with us. Well, you always won a doubleheader at Monday Night Football. You had two different games already.
Well, you had two separate quarters. You had the Cleveland Browns dominate the first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills came back, dominated the second quarter.
Browns have 6 picks in 6 quarters on Monday Night Football. If they could only have all the games on Monday Night. The Bills at least kind of getting their sea legs a little bit.
And now we move to the Cheramy Bowl III. The blue team looking for their first win. The gray team looking to cement their dynasty. Last year we saw this game come down to the very last play, a real heavyweight battle. This year the storylines are compelling. Nick is coming off a year-long suspension and suiting up for the blue team. Chris has been on the injured reserve for the last 2 years, and he's looking to make his mark for the gray team. Ethan has been riding high, but heavy lies the crown. TJ is dying to get the proverbial monkey off his back and finally get a win. Through it all, there is one constant: family football. Here we go. First play of the game, and the blue team is looking to send a message. TJ takes the snap and finds some room. He makes a move, and it's a 30-yard touchdown run to kick us off.
So important for the blue team to come out strong and really send a message here.
And just like that, it's 7-0. Tegan takes the snap, looking to respond for the gray team, and she takes off.
She could go all the way. Touchdown.
No blowout today here, Boom.
After getting a stop on defense, Ethan airs it out deep for Chris, but it's dropped, and you know he's sick about that one.
Yeah, he hasn't played in a while, and there are always some jitters, but if you're the gray team, you're just glad this drop didn't affect him too much.
Let's jump forward. Nick handles a terrible snap from Lisa, rolls to his left, going deep for TJ, and he's got him. Blue team takes the lead.
Yeah, Boom. This was a matchup coming in that they really liked if it's what the gray team ended up going with.
Down 7. Chris rips one across the middle to Ethan, who sheds a tackle on his way to the house. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
He's a strong man, tough to bring down.
Blue team knocking on the door when Nick finds TJ, 21-14 blue.
Yeah, maybe got away with a push here, but at the end of the day, let the players play.
The gray team still using the platoon shift at quarterback. This time it's back to Ethan, and he finds Chris deep for the 30-yard touchdown.
You can see Chris has great technique. He opens up Anna's hips and just blows right by her. Easy score.
And things are all knotted up at 21. Nick takes the snap, looks for room, cuts back, gets a block, and oh no, he's down at the 1.
If I'm being honest, Boom, Nick's hips looked a little stiff. I thought he would rely on his legs more than he did.
4th and goal, and the blue team really needs to score here. Nick drops back, looking, trying to direct traffic. No one breaks open, and it's incomplete.
This one was off schedule from the start. They tried to create space with some motion, but the snap from Lisa comes late, and the play is busted from there. It's too sloppy for this big of a game. You got to clean that up.
Game tied. Last play before the half-grade team looking to score. Ethan goes deep for Chris again, but it's incomplete. The coverage was too strong.
Yeah, and I think obviously there were some mistakes from both teams in the first half, but with that being the case, each team was more than happy to go into the second half with the score still even.
Right out of the half-grade team is marching. Ethan now looks Tegan's way in the back of the end zone, and touchdown! What great awareness to get both feet down.
And when you look at it, you can see she knows exactly where she's at the whole time. Just an excellent play from a great athlete.
The blue team continues to struggle on offense. This time it's 4th and goal from 20 yards out. Nick is just going to heave it to his favorite target, and somehow TJ hauls it in. The score now tied 28-all.
He was clearly their go-to guy for the day, but in the end, I think it hurt them to try and force feed him, and I think he would agree with that assessment.
The gray team kept on rolling on offense. Chris threads the needle to AJ in double coverage for the score.
You can see it, Boom. Chris was feeling it on this one. Great read here.
Down by a score. Blue team just trying to get something to work, pulls out the hook and ladder. Shades of Boise State. It doesn't matter though, the gray team is too prepared and comes up with the stop.
They could feel it slipping away, a desperate play that just didn't work.
Up by 1 score, the gray team tries to put the nail in the coffin. Chris rolls out. He's got a clear path to the end zone. But Grace grabs his flag at the 1. A heck of a play. There's no quit on the blue team this year.
This is the kind of technique the young kids should be paying attention to. She IDs the run, opens her hips, accelerates, and makes a great tackle in the open field.
But it was all for naught. The very next play, Chris finds Liv for the easy score.
As great as the play was before this, if you're Grace, you just got to stay disciplined here.
The blue team goes to the hurry up, trying to make this one look closer in the final, maybe with those in Vegas that are still watching intently. TJ shakes and bakes his way into the end zone.
A nice play, Boom, but unfortunately it's too little, too late.
Chris takes the final knee, and that is all she wrote. Gray team comes out on top again, 42-35.
You know, Boom, this really was a great game, and the real winners are the fans. A truly fun one to watch.
And you have to think those on the blue team are already thinking about next year. Now, while the gray team clearly won't rest on their achievements, we know that. But they are going to take some time and enjoy this one. Well, let's get you back to the game. For my partner, Tom Jackson, I'm Chris Berman. We thank you for watching.